Well, Greece, is all islands. So, in order to see the various islands, you have to go by boat. That was marvelous. The culture there and all is just absolutely beautiful. Everything is beautiful in Greece. You had to take a cruise to get from one island to the other. And so we did that for a week. You'd stay on this one boat, and then sort of a boat, a ship. You'd stay on one ship and then you'd go to it would sail then to another island. These islands are not that close. So you stayed on the boat ship the whole time, and then they'd go to an island, and then you'd get off at the island, and then you'd see what there was to see around the island. You always had a guide then when you went to these different islands. So that's how you get to see the Greek islands. You have to go on a cruise. There's so much art and so forth in Greece, and the museums and all are, really tremendous. Well, it was the same in Egypt, with all these sarcophagus, all these old old things. Uh, I know one time they had you when you're on a tour, you really have to stay with the tour. Well, when we got to Greece, we landed in Athens. Now, there's a wonderful museum there in Athens. Well, we went with the guide. We went to see this wonderful museum in Athens. And but we didn't see as much as we wanted to see. They were taking us back to the hotel, and then we could do, I forget what they were going to do. But anyway, Harold said, we didn't see enough of this museum we wanted. So what we did, they took us back to the hotel. We had lunch, and then we hired a taxi to take us back to Athens, to this museum. There was so much there to see, much more than they showed us. And when we were on our own then. We went back to the museum and spent the rest of the day there. I mean, see, you go on a tour, but you can if they're doing things that you don't want to really go to. Uh, who wanted to go? I forget what they were going to do that afternoon, but we said we'd much rather go back to this museum. You see, Harold and I would not always stay with the group because maybe they were doing things that we didn't care about doing. I think we got to see more than some of the other people who were on the tour with us. After that, because we were with them for a week or more, and so you got to be with them a lot. You were staying in the hotel together, and you were doing a lot of things together. But if you wanted, you could go off on your own rather than just hang around a hotel and swim or something. You could do that any place. So when we had time, that could have been just free time, we would go back and we'd do something else. So I think we were mavericks, or get to see different things that wasn't on more than you wanted. As I say, we didn't see enough of that museum, so we went back there and spent the rest of the day there.